briefly touch on what's happening on the finances. I see we really are pushed for time. So very, very briefly, you can access our annual financial statements. I've put the link in at the beginning of the meeting. It's on our website too, and you can just see how the numbers work out. Basically, we increased our revenue from 135,839 Rand to 153,859. But before we get too excited, that included a once-off donation of 10,000 Rand from the Department of Police Oversight and Community Safety. And that donation came with a lot of restrictions and what have you. So basically, our community raised an extra 8,000 Rand from the previous financial year. And that was just spent on our cleaning team's wages. We don't pay a lot, we pay what we can. And so we always trying to give them a fair wage. But obviously it can only happen if we get the donations to do that. Every single month is a battle. I mean, I can't tell you how much of a battle it is. And basically all our funding just goes straight to that cleaning team. If we've got anything left over, then it still goes to the cleaning team, but then it goes to uniforms or gloves or data for the phone. And then, of course, we've got stuff like bank charges and accountants' fees. We are a registered public benefit organization with SARS, and therefore we have to make official submissions. And that, yeah, we don't have a registered accountant as part of our EXCO, so we have to pay someone to do that. So those are kind of the expenses that we've had. It's extremely challenging to try and plan ahead and try and budget because our finances are so uncertain, and it really can fluctuate quite dramatically from month to month. We made a small average monthly surplus of 531 Rand, which, yeah, we're very happy for, but it just wasn't enough for us to make plans regarding big projects, whether they're camera project or marketing campaigns and what have you. And as I discussed previously, we can't make membership fees mandatory. And for me, that just makes the watch untenable. We understand absolutely that affordability is different for everyone. Our guideline at the moment is 150 Rand per household per month, or otherwise a 1,500 Rand yearly donation. And that hasn't changed in a number of years. And of course, our costs have gone up. So it seems, even with that guideline, that it's beyond most people's reach. And at the same time, I also get some people that just scoff at it because it's so little. So as Ryan actually mentioned earlier, we've got 30 regular financial supporters, and a huge, huge thank you for that. Their donations range from 20 Rand a month to 2,500 Rand. So there's quite a big difference there. But we want to thank everybody who offers us any kind of financial help and support. And I know many of you are on this call tonight. Thank you. Yeah, thankfully, most of our supporters are giving us more than 150 Rand a month. I mean, if we had to collect 12 or 13,000 Rand a month in 150 Rand increments, it's just impractical. We would need at least 80 or 90 donors to do that, which we obviously don't have. So really a heartfelt thank you to all of you who are donating higher amounts like 500 Rand, 1,000, 2,500. We just wouldn't manage without you, bottom line. So we have put a lot of time and effort into trying to figure out a different funding model. We've put effort into slide presentations to pitch at businesses and body corporates, offering extra benefits to businesses, trying to expand our membership. But it's all been without too much success. So yeah, my conclusion is that our members, particularly those of you who contribute nothing, you have to be realistic in your expectations. I mean, how can our watch offer services and benefits to our community if we just don't have the resources to do that? But at the same time, I want to thank all those faithful and regular supporters. We know who you are, pretty much everybody. And so thank you for your contributions and dedication to the watch. Yes, thank you for making this community more livable. So that